hope you had a happy Easter and that you had a great time with your friends and family. I did. And since today it is still a festivity here in Italy, I don't know if it is still in the rest of the world. I just wanted to film a quick motivation Monday, very laid back. In fact, you cannot really see, but this is my pajamas. Alright, I just wanted to keep it very simple, very relaxed and laid back, and I want to start talking about today's Motivation Monday. So since we've been through Easter, I am pretty sure that a lot of you have been indulging in food, especially in chocolate and sugars and carbs, and I hope you will be perfectly fine with it. But there is a lot of people that is like feeling so guilty and is regretting this, so I got inspired to film this video right today, which is about indulging into something. Okay, and I want you to know that it's okay to indulge into something sometimes. Okay, the important thing is that you realize what you're doing and you go back to your daily habits before it gets damaging for you, you know? Actually, indulging into something also helps us kind of realizing that what we are doing is okay. The discipline we're trying to have is okay for our well-being, and indulging really helps us like get ourselves together, restore ourselves a little bit. So it's necessary. Let's make the practical example of Easter. Like, Easter is so bad if you are on a diet, because of course you will indulge into sugars and fat foods, and your fitness shape will be very at risk, very compromised. So I see a lot of people like really going for a run as soon as they get up off the table, you know, because they want to burn the extra calories, and they don't even enjoy the foods they're eating or the experience they're having, because they're just focused in neutralizing this experience, if you will. Well, let me tell you that sometimes it's just necessary, okay? If you do it once, every many times you don't do this, it's not gonna harm you, it's not gonna hurt you, it's not gonna damage you. It's gonna actually make you realize how important the restrictions you usually have are for you, if you understand what I mean. Like, if you indulge into these foods, then don't just get up off the table and start burning those calories. Just enjoy the company, the taste of those foods that you will probably will not have in a long while, you know. enjoy it and let yourself go, because as I said, you will not have the type of food in a long while. So just remember how good it might taste, and then remember that you're on a health journey and that you cannot have the type of food every day. This will help you realize that you're doing something for yourself, because sometimes if we just, go ahead on that path, on that journey, whether it is a health journey or any type of task we give ourselves, it's really hard to commit to it, especially in the long run, because we tend to forget the benefits and the purposes of what we are doing. Like, let's say you diet every day, you will probably miss some junk foods, okay? You will probably have a sweet tooth that is kind of distracting you from your goals. And indulging in occasions like Easter or Christmas, it's actually really beneficial, because first of all, you satisfy that sweet tooth that you couldn't really soothe 100% before. And second, you realize that you cannot eat like that every day. Like, maybe you would love to, but you really can't, because that sensation of a full stomach, of a heavy general situation, is not like really helping you feel better. So this will help you be like, okay, from tomorrow I'm going back to my healthy regimen. I appreciated this little escape from the routine, and now I know that the healthy eating is really helping me feel recharged, motivated, because if you just go ahead and eating healthy all the time, you forget how it feels to be like super full and feel lethargic because of slow digestion. It's something you just need. Let that happen, okay? Now I'm giving you the example of food just because I have seen people running away from tables with all their relatives and families and everything just to go burn some calories, and I think that's not what you need. Sometimes we all need a break from what we are doing, whether it's working hard for a goal. Like, let's make another example. Maybe you run a blog, or you are writing an article, you're preparing for an exam, and you're working really hard. You're writing every day, you're studying every day, you are always at the desk producing content, researching, making sure you are nicely prepared and fully ready to, face this goal, achieve this goal 100% successfully. If you just go ahead and do that all the time, you don't even know if you'll still be productive at the end of the day, because your mind will have some kind of a burnout situation, okay? And it will need a break. It will need some peace and quiet, and you owe it to yourself. So why not just taking a day, one afternoon maybe, if you can just have the 24 hours, but just take it for yourself. Relax, go for a walk, stay with your family. Just don't think of your obligation for a second, okay? Just think of putting yourself in first place, making sure you're having fun, you will benefit from that so much. Of course, I'm not saying it is something that you have to do like every day, because I know that then you will like have to end up in procrastination and demotivation. I'm just saying to take like a healthy break from something, okay? Like just do nothing for one day. It will recharge you, it will inspire you, it will give you better ideas, it will make you feel more motivated to achieve your goals and get back on track right the next day, okay? If you lose one single day, nothing happens, especially if you are well organized. Your mind will just benefit from this, okay? There is nothing bad happening with this, okay? So, my mic doing weird noises again. I hate it. Please stop. Okay. Your mind will benefit from this, and sometimes taking a break will make you just review your priorities, will make you feel like, okay, I was doing this because this and that reason, and that's why I want to keep doing it, and I want to do my best, you know? Sometimes indulging into relaxation or into any little scene might be helpful, okay? It is helpful if you do it responsibly, which means just for one day, just for some hours, you know? Allow yourself to let go. And more than everything, don't punish yourself for this indulgence, okay? Don't just go back to what you're doing, like mad at yourself for the time you've lost. Some time dedicated to yourself, it's never time that has been lost. The only time that you lose is when you don't take care of yourself, because you will never achieve great results if you don't respect yourself first, if you don't allow yourself to indulge a little bit and remember the real reasons why you were doing that something, you know? Because it's like we are trying to reset our brain. It is needed, it is necessary, and nothing harmful will happen if you allow yourself to have some fun, to relax, and to take a break, okay? You can do this as long as you don't make it a habit, of course, because I'm not here promoting procrastination. Don't get me wrong, of course, but breaks can be very constructive, okay? Especially if you're working out every day, you have a fitness goal, and you never give yourself a break, you could seriously risk to get injured and harm yourself a lot. So allow yourself to have a break for at least one day, and nothing bad will happen to you, I promise. Your body will rest. You will remember the reasons why you are working so hard, and it always have to be health first, okay? You will always have to put your health in first place. So maybe, do you have a fitness competition? I'm working out because I want to be first at that competition. Okay, but remember to respect your joints, to respect your ligaments, to respect your muscles. Because if you overload your body and create damages, then not only you will lose that competition, but you will also be in high risk to be out of every other competition. So allow your body to have a rest. Allow your body to lay down on a couch for one day. Nothing will happen. You will not wake up tomorrow being obese if you lay on a couch for one afternoon. And you will not be addicted to laziness if you allow yourself to do it just for once. Okay, keep this in mind. I remember when I was in university and I had to prepare very heavy exams. I made these schedules, these programs. Everything was planned, like day 1, study 20 pages. Day 2, study 20 more pages. And I didn't include rest days into that. What happened was that on day 7, I was so sick and tired that I couldn't even learn what I was studying, and I always got distracted, and to study those 20 pages it would take me 2 hours more than day 1. And this was counterproductive because in the end I was wasting time, and I was taking time off for my other subjects, because of course in university you never study just for one thing. There are many other things. So you know what I did one day? I was in such a crisis. I kept reading things and they wouldn't go into my mind. Like my brain would refuse to accept these things into it. So I started crying. I really broke down and cried so bad because the exam was getting closer and closer, and I couldn't learn the things I had to. And my mom told me, "Come on, let's hang out today." And I was like, "But mom, I have to study. If I lose these hours, then I will not be able to, recover them anymore." And I was so worried. I was like, what's she even talking about? But she was like, it's useless to just stay here forcing yourself to do something your body doesn't want to do anymore. So I took her advice. We hang out that afternoon. I completely relaxed. I remember I was breathing air and looking at the sky, and I was like, oh my god, it's blue. And I relaxed completely. It felt so good, so soothing. I felt like I was 10 years younger. And when I went back to study, I thought like, okay, today I have to study 40 pages or maybe 25 until I recover the pages I lost the other day. But you know what? When I went back on the books and started studying, I was learning things so easily. It was like I reprogrammed myself, if this makes sense. And by the way, I passed that exam with maximum notes, and it was known to be one of the hardest exams in my university. So I'm 100% sure that that one day break really helped me get myself together and be back on track, stronger than I was before. Sometimes a little break is all you need. So don't be mad at yourself if you had some junk food this Easter holidays. Don't go back on the treadmill and be punishing yourself for the indulgence you had during these days, because if you spend some time with your families and friends and it was quality time, then it's worth those couple extra pounds that you will lose. Okay, you will lose them as soon as you go back to your everyday life. So just don't obsess over that. Stay with the happy memories, and that's all you can be grateful for, because quality time with the people we love is the most important thing in the entire world. Okay, and if indulging in food this Easter wasn't your case, then I hope you can really make my words yours and translate them to any other context of your life where you see you are kind of struggling or you are too severe on yourself. Okay, because mental health is the most important thing before any other type of health. So if we're not happy and productive, then nothing else will come together. Okay, I hope this very short video was helpful. If you don't find indulging in something a problem, then I just hope you relax and find my words soothing, my voice helped you fall asleep or study or whatever you needed, and I really hope it helped somehow, no matter what. If you have any questions or suggestions for Motivation Mondays, just comment down below so we can go ahead for the next time. And also, if you found this video helpful or relaxing, I would really, really, really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. And maybe subscribe to my channel for more video. I'm uploading quite a lot lately, so don't be a stranger. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.